Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Let's Play NBA 2K13, my player. Next game we have is against Charlotte. Gonna continue this win streak, baby. Let's do this shit. Not very popular at the moment, but that'll change. I'm only 4 games in my
Full
career.
house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me?
Oh,
Let's
shit.
give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're coming at you
Let's
from
do
New
it.
Orleans, Louisiana, and the New Orleans Arena
Alright.
in beautiful downtown New Orleans as the Hornets prepare to take the floor. Well, it was the Charlotte Bobcats in their last game, a loss to Phoenix.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seemed to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
So the Bobcats starting 5.
Alligator arm and
Haywood
foul
is out there
shots.
with Tyrese
Wow.
Thomas. Then there's Ben Gordon.
That's some
and
shit.
There's Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets.
Alright. Damn, we down 20-8? What the fuck happened?
Here's Rainman. Henderson.
Oh my
defending.
goodness.
Here's Mason. And he drops it
Good
in
job,
from the low
Mason.
post.
That is not who I wanted to throw the ball to,
Mason's
but
got his
alright.
first points of the game.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Like 3 of my first 4 shots. Usually means
Bobcats
I'm gonna
win by
miss 2.
10.
There are any number of ways that you could measure the futility of the Bobcats last year. One of them is how they matched up against the Western Conference. A 2-6 team.
Oh no, and I fouled
And the
him.
defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing
That's not
2
good.
free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The
Dude, that's
Bobcats have
crazy.
made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed
Why
any.
am I?
Well, this is a club that
Why
shot
am I against
75% as a
Kid
team
Gilchrist?
from the free throw line last season.
Big problem with the Bobcats in the West is that there are so many good post players in the Western Conference, and see, the Bobcats just were overpowered.
Yeah, they were basically overwhelmed at every
Oh,
position.
come on.
But on the front line in particular. And look, they knew it was
Come on,
going to be a
Davis.
long year.
There we go.
And hopefully better days are ahead. They've got to continue to build that talent base.
Well,
Alright.
there's no denying that
Alright.
height is a huge advantage in the game of basketball. Anthony Davis was a 6'2".
Oh
guard,
no!
but then grew 8 inches over the course of about a year or so, and suddenly a kid who was barely being recruited was being sought after
Wow.
by all of the top college programs. Man, things can change quickly.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
Henderson pulls. it
Damn.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
in. Here's Sessions. That's blocked.
Get that out of
But they
here.
recover it. Got a piece of it. And McRoberts kicks to Sessions. Kicks it to Mullins. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. That doesn't go in either.
Good
for
job,
Sessions.
guys. Good job.
Going back to Davis in that late growth spurt, he was able to develop an impressive skill set playing, as a guard.
Oh
before
my
he grew
goodness
to his present
gracious.
size, and of course he was a terrific player at Kentucky, Steve, and I think he's destined for stardom in the NBA.
But, a lot of guys, Kevin, if they played guard in high school and then they grow, it's a huge advantage because now they've played the game and experienced it from a playmaking level, only now they're near the basket. So they have a broader understanding of the game and the way it's played. So I think that's one of the reasons Davis has so much
Get the
potential.
rebound.
He's a
No.
big man with guard skills.
Here's Henderson. Hornets with the rebound. They're coming off
Jeez.
that win against Philadelphia.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the boards.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination based on the numbers.
There you go.
It was really
There you go.
lopsided in the rebounding battle.
Set
And
that
defensively,
screen,
you've
baby.
got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
That falls. Great assist
Man.
by Sessions.
Jesus
And the
Christ.
Bobcats lead by 12.
He got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Oops.
Dishes to Anderson. Here's Rainman. Right side Davis.
Come on, Antonio. No,
It's
I mean not
rebounded by
Antonio.
Kid Gilchrist.
His name's not
Shooting-wise,
Antonio. It's
he's having
Anthony.
a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, please call timeout.
Look here at last year in the NBA, where the Bobcats ranked. 8th in blocks, 16th in lowest turnovers per game. As for the assist numbers, not...
Wow. Not pretty, guys. It is like deathly quiet in here. They're like, man, we're not gonna.
So it's New Orleans with it.
We're not gonna cheer for these fools. Oh my God. Really?
And now here comes Gordon leading the break, all fueled up. And
wow.
Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
This is
So
terrible.
for New Orleans right now, Harrison in at the 3. Robin Lopez out there with the mean.
Give me the ball, man. Oh my God.
Keep it alive. And stolen by Thomas. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the 76ers looked really strong.
Dude, this is bad.
He had 18 points.
Wow.
Also came away with 5 big rebounds. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
All right, Doris. And by the way, Doris, you are really bringing it tonight. Thank you very much. Definitely a nice performance. And Clark, he's got to be happy with that.
Absolutely, Kevin. I was there. Love
Thank
seeing
God.
him get down to business and handle things the way he did. He made key plays. A very, very impressive job.
Isn't it great to see a
There we
guy
go.
like that just come through under pressure? He seems to just thrive in those situations.
So he gets them both.
Yay, I gotta
And so
cheer.
it's Charlotte with it.
Get the hell out of my way, people.
Of the season
Jesus.
At this Hornets team.
This might not be a marquee matchup by NBA standards, but it holds, I think, a little bit of appeal. They split this season series a year ago.
Here's Gordon.
Oh my God.
Here's Kid.
I mean, how did.
That's good.
Why am I matched
Kid
up against
Gilchrist
this
has got
kid?
6 here in this quarter.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
The feed now to Aminu.
Aminu, seriously, dude.
Here's Rainman. It's good from the top of the key.
Thank God.
Well, even though they did split those 2 games, there wasn't a whole lot of drama to the series, given the struggles, Clark, that each team went through.
Yeah, you know what? The networks were not clamoring to put these teams on the marquee. That's for sure. These games
Oh my
were
God.
being
And
played,
one?
if you will.
Wow.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Ben Gordon.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist, member of that national championship winning Kentucky Wildcat squad. You know, a lot of people said he was the
Oh
leader
my
of
goodness.
that team, even as a freshman. And I think that's going to be the case for him in the pros. He's one of those guys who just has that natural leadership instinct. He's tough, he plays strong, plays hard every single night.
Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Gordon. He kicks to Lopez. He gathers, and the layup falls.
Good job, Brooke. Or Robin, I mean.
Lopez has got
Robin.
his second basket. And Steve, you touched on Kid Gilchrist's leadership qualities. He helped kick off a breakfast club at Kentucky for players that came in early to lift weights and work on their games.
Yep, perhaps inspired in part
Get the hell out of
by
here.
those championship Bulls teams of the 90s. That was their tradition. And Kid Gilchrist, a guy who I think will continue
Oh my
to find
goodness.
success at the NBA level, in part because he's
There we
a
go.
guy who understands the value of work and leadership.
Shoot this team back in the damn game, I guess.
And Sessions kicks to Hayward. The pass to Kid Gilchrist.
I mean-
The dish to Henderson. The 17-footer. Good.
Oh my God, people.
Henderson's
Play
got 4 points in
defense.
the quarter.
And he will punish an opponent
Ugh.
for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Really?
Roberts. He's guarded by Thomas. Pulls from the top of the key. And that one's
Thank
good.
God. Make a damn shot.
Here's Sessions. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Well, you look at Hornets coach Monty Williams, the youngest head coach in the NBA, was an assistant with the Blazers for 5 seasons and was a favorite with a lot of the players there.
Really,
He
Robin?
rose up the list as a candidate for a head coaching position before being hired in New Orleans back in 2010.
Offensive
Oh my
rebound.
God.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact
Good
on
job.
the shot.
Yeah, you look at his game, he's got that banger DNA. Just plays the game.
Oh my God, what a terrible free throw shot.
To make it in this league, there's something you have to do really well, but certain matchups demand not just skill, but will and physicality. And he's one of those.
And Coach Williams, a defensive-minded guy, really gets his team, Steve, to buy in at that end of the floor.
Well, when you coach under Nate McMillan, which he did, Monty Williams did in Portland, you know you're going to get a tutorial about defense and effort. And that's the way Williams really wants to be known as a coach.
Oh my God.
And a guy who's going to work his tail off.
Here's Harrison. A three-pointer is right on target.
Thank God.
Rain Man's got 9.
Jesus. Terrible game for them.
Bobcats leading by 10. And Sessions kicks to Thomas. He passes to Kid Gilchrist.
Yeah.
New Orleans will take possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Hornets. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. He dishes it to Aminu. Eric Gordon on the wing. Over Thomas. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, they are getting out rebounded
Jeez.
here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon.
Oh my God, you have to stop Gerald Henderson.
Offense, it's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Here's Harrison. Off target with his three. The Bobcats have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Sessions passes to Thomas. Here's Henderson. They grab their own miss. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Henderson.
Oh my God. Rebound the damn ball.
And he hits the jumper for 2.
Jesus.
Henderson's got 8 points here in this quarter. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 14-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Haywood. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Over Harrison.
Get the hell out of here.
Luck. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Rain Man. Kicks to Aminu. Outside Gordon. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Sessions kicks to Thomas. Dishes it to Henderson. Back to Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Good job, Aminu. Dude.
Here's Rain Man. Henderson.
Oh my God.
Henderson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Play
Another board for them.
defense. Thank you.
Huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in
Oh,
winning
there you go.
basketball
There you go.
games. And if you rebound
Good job.
better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably.
The Hornets have been good at the free throw line in this one. 7 of
6-point game is all. All right.
The first half. Bobcats lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but
Not bad.
get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Let's get right to it, fans. We got plenty of first-half rivalry action to review. An impressive start for the Bobcats. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Well, Michael Kidd Gilchrist is making it look very easy against the Hornets. He's got 15 points, been outstanding on the defensive side of the court as well, gotten the job done on the glass too. And giving it their all, the New Orleans Hornets. They're languishing at 500 here in the early going. They're looking to push into that win column. Rain Man certainly contributing with his play. He has 11 points, and his two-way play has been good. Very active on the defensive side of the floor, bothering shots and bringing that energy all over the court. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter just about to get underway.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking.
Hey, there we go. We came back. What was it? 15-4 run. Nice. In the third. Good job, guys.
Outside,
God.
Walker. Back to Thomas. 18 feet out. That falls. Nice time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. On the floor for Charlotte. Kemba Walker is out there with Ben Gordon. Then there's Tyrus Thomas. Then it's Byron Mullins. And it's Taylor in at the small forward position. Vasquez. Thomas dishes to Lopez.
Oh my God, Brooke.
Thomas passes to Vasquez. The feed to Lopez. Thomas is there. Here's Rain Man. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Oh no!
And the whistle blows. It's going
You
to be
call a
Rain Man.
BS foul. Come
That's
on.
his third foul of the game.
Make your next 2 shots.
And a change for the Bobcats. Williams is checked in.
Oh boy.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, a tough 2011-12 season for the Charlotte Bobcats. Their 7-win, 59-loss record was the worst by percentage in NBA history. And despite the punishing outcome, they did luck into the #1 pick in the draft, Anthony Davis. Taking his teammate, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out of Kentucky, 2nd overall. And incidentally, guys, that's the first time in NBA history that 2 college teammates were taken with the first 2 picks in the draft. But for Charlotte, they're certainly looking to turn things around as quickly as possible.
Well, as they say,
bam.
Nowhere to go but up. Hopefully they can turn the corner. Bobcats trail by 5. Gordon kicks to Thomas. Over Lopez. Thomas, no good.
Good job, Thomas.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Vasquez dishes to Lopez.
Oh my God, Brooke.
Bobcats with the
I mean,
rebound.
Robin.
Taylor's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gordon with it. Picked up by Rivers. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
You know, Ty Thomas out of LSU, guys, is the former #4 pick in the draft, and he's extremely long and athletic, has a lot of natural ability, but is still trying to figure out how to leverage that in terms of being a more productive and consistent basketball player.
Blocked. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break.
Went for the 2-hand throw down there, needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep. No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Here is Vasquez, guarded by Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Vasquez.
Thank God.
And going back to Thomas, guys, you know, he's a little undersized at the power forward position, but scary athleticism. He can be a
Really?
shot blocker, and if he gets out and
Oh
runs
my
in transition,
God,
he
you
really
call
finish
foul.
him. That's his 4th, so he's going to have to.
Jeez.
Bobcats trail by 5. Harrison in at shooting guard. Al Farouk Camino is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Miller, and it's Gordon in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Gordon, that's good from 17 feet away. Gordon's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bobcats. Here's Rain Man from downtown. And Haywood pulls
I
it
have
down.
got to get better at that. Jesus.
Kidd-Gilchrist with it, and it's Miller picking him up. That one goes. Count it.
Wow.
19 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
He's one of the best in the league.
Jeez.
Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. You know, guys, the Bobcats turned some heads on draft day by taking Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. A lot of people thought they would go big with Thomas Robinson or take Harrison Barnes, who played in North Carolina.
Here's Miller over Williams. Gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 2. The Bobcats shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
Well, at least we really shut him down percentagely.
Defended by Gordon. Williams kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Makes the alley-oop pass. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And going back to what you said, you know, you look at Kid Gilchrist and what he brings to the Bobcats, the toughness, the defense, the leadership. And let's face it, this club needs everything. They're building from the ground up. So I like the move of drafting Gilchrist. You're trying to build a culture and build stability and bring energy, and that's exactly what this kid brings. Now, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively.
Yeah, baby.
He can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Hayward, the pass to Walker. High post try. Good on the jump shot. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Rain Man. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
That's a terrible shot.
Floats a runner.
I mean, really, guys? You're just going to let him split 2 defenders.
Just a 2-point Hornet lead.
Jeez.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Harrison.
Really?
Off the mark and a bad shot there. Bobcats have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Wow.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together,
there we go,
each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Walker dishes to Sessions. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Hornets with the rebound. Pushing it up to the middle. Davis.
No!
Thomas.
How do you miss?
Here's Harrison. Drains the 19-footer.
Man, how do you miss?
Rain Man's got 19 points. Bobcats trail by 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. And a foul.
How do you foul him? No!
So he'll shoot 2 right here.
How about the adjustment that Kemba Walker had to make last year, guys? Went from winning a national championship at UConn, where he was the NCAA tournament's most outstanding player, to all of a sudden playing for the Bobcats, one of the worst teams in the league.
And Kemba Walker, a great scorer, considered a leader, a winner. And Clark, do you see him as a true point guard, as more, maybe more of a combo guard?
I see him as more of a combo guard.
Damn
right
it.
now, quite honestly, Kevin. I love his enthusiasm, his effervescence, his leadership qualities, his personality.
Damn it, damn it,
He
damn
got beat down
it.
a bit with that tough season in Charlotte, but his spirit is still strong, and he's got to get stronger physically as well. But I think he's got a chance to be a dynamic and impactful player for a long time.
Here's Harrison. Sessions with the rebound. Bobcats have gone 6 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Gordon against Walker. There's the dish to Haywood. And the pass to Kid Gilchrist.
Why is that my guy all of a sudden? What the fuck?
Well, this fella can
Gotta hate the way this game rotates sometimes.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
And that last replay, courtesy of Sprite.
Are you kidding me? They're like different guys this half. They haven't missed a single free throw.
Stepping up and knocking him down, Clark.
And
That's just an awful shot.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
This just has not been his day so far.
The Hornets trail by 3. The drive by Gordon. Down low.
Come the frick on, Aminu.
From out on the wing.
Jesus Christ.
And what I love about him, Kevin, is the supreme confidence he has at the offensive end of the floor. He just seems to want the big shot with the game on the line.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Here's Sessions. The shot is off.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's Harrison.
Oh my God.
Kid Gilchrist has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Sessions kicks to Thomas.
Make your mind up who I'm guarding. You've only switched like 5 times.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
But they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. Well, the reason Anthony Davis was the consensus #1 pick was you just don't find big men with his length, athleticism.
There we go. Let's get that shit rolling.
So good defensively with his shot blocking, with his range, and then offensively he has the chance to be special as well. He could be a franchise-type player in this league.
Walker with it. Now Sessions. He passes to Thomas. Walker jacks up a 3. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Going back to Anthony Davis for just a second here, Clark. The other thing here about him.
Really, Gordon? You're not going to shoot the ball, man? I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's a terrific teammate because he only cares about winning and he's not worried about his numbers or stats. He's really the type of young man who can not only produce in a winning way, but can help you lead in a winning way, too.
Here's Walker. They get it again.
Oh, my God.
Here's Thomas can't get it to fall.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Sessions against Gordon. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Back to Davis. The shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside, Walker. Walker gets a screen from Kid Gilchrist. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. No luck.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Here's Rain Man from deep. Rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot to stop the drought. Here's Thomas.
What a terrible box out.
And so here is New Orleans. Outside Gordon. Here's Harrison. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he's been
how was that a bad
shot? I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
To take the lead, and that one's good.
Wow.
20 points now in the game for Walker.
Not good, fellas. And I'm at small forward again. You're killing me with this shit.
Shot from the inbound, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Rain Man. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Straight up, goes up and lays.
Where's the foul?
Rain Man's got 8.
I got hacked.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Williams passes to Gordon. No luck. Gordon with the defensive effort. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Gordon dishes to Walker. Picked by Hayward. He dishes it to Taylor. Kicks it out to Gordon. And so they foul intentionally.
How the hell do you give him that rebound?
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead for the Bobcats. Thomas comes in for 2, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Reggie Williams.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
Here's Rainman, the 3.
Nope.
Rebound by Ben Gordon. And here we go with Kid Gilchrist.
Really?
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Wow.
And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, might be time to pack this thing in.
Nails it. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
How did he?
Here, but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Oh no! Get out of my way!
The 3.
And he missed it. Jesus Christ! Oh, this game is so over.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win
Terrible.
is a good win.
So that'll do it for now.
Oh, that was a bad game. Bad game. And it was a key game, too, because it was a rivalry game. Just an awful, awful game. And I'm probably going to get bitched at for it by the press. Here it comes.
Your coach was quoted as saying after the game that the team was really broken up about tonight's loss. In fact, he said a couple of the guys were even crying about it in the locker room afterwards. What do you have to say about that?
I think you guys are reading into it a little too much. Always trying to make a story out of something even when there's nothing there. Look, I don't want to put words in the coach's mouth, but I think he was just trying to relay the fact that this team is full of competitors. It's not a happy locker room when we lose a game, especially a close one like this. We're going to bounce back, I know that much, but sometimes it takes a little while to recover before you can get ready for the next one.
Wow. Terrible. Terrible answer, apparently. That sucks. Alright, so I'm choosing my path. I want Jordan or Nike. We're going to go Jordan. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to go Jordan.